This is the TOQI 1080p charger camera. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user manual. Here is the charger camera itself. They give you a guitar pick looking thing, and over here is a micro SD card reader. We'll start with that right there. You pull the cap off, it's a regular USB-A port, and if you look carefully right there, there is a small slot that you can put a micro SD card in, plug that into your computer to get the footage that this camera will record onto your computer and then do whatever you're going to do with it. Here's the camera itself. It masquerades as a charger. 2 USB-A ports. And as you can see, one is 0.5 amps and the other is 1 amp. It's going to give a slow charge, but it will get the job done. It's there as a decoy. It's not really a charger, but it will charge things, so you get the idea. You could plug something in to make it, you know, look more the part, whatever it is. This will record in 1080p. Like I had stated before, it accepts up to a 128 gigabyte micro SD card. That micro SD card will record for up to 15 days at 128 gigabytes. The way it works, it's kind of like a dash cam if you own one of those. What it does is it records a series of clips. On this, each clip is 10 minutes long. And then it records another clip for another 10 minutes. And that keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. At the end of 15 days, the oldest clip on here will be erased and a new one will take its place. And then the next one, same thing. So it'll keep recording in a loop like that as it goes on like that. But like I said, a 128 gigabyte card will give you up to 15 days. 3 ways you can use this. Standalone, which means put a card in it, plug it in, and there you go. Take the card out and put it in the reader and plug it in your computer, you're done. But a lot of people want to see these things on their phone, so you can get the CAMDUCK app for that. And there are 2 ways to set it up in there. Local, where you connect to the camera's Wi-Fi directly, which is what we're going to be doing in this video. Or you could do it remote, which just involves one extra step of selecting your router and your password that you have. Works on a 2.4 gigahertz network, not 5. Again, 2.4 gigahertz, not 5. You can put a micro SD card in there like I had stated before. That's kind of what the guitar pick is for. Over here, this panel comes out. You can use the guitar pick, but I found I could just get my fingernail in there and it kind of just peels away and take it off. I've already inserted a micro SD card there, not included. You supply your own, and when you're done, you simply put that back, plug it in, and then you can go from there. For charging, you can plug in. We'll do the 1 amp port first. Charging, no problem. We can do the 0.5 amp port here. And that also is charging just fine. So now we're going to get the CAMDUCK app and get this connected. So let's do that. Okay, here we are in the app. We'll hit start and hit the plus button over there. You can do remote monitor setting or close range. I'm going to be doing the close range. Again, remote monitor is just one more step. So we'll do the close range. It says loading. And we'll hit OK. The blue light is not flashing, so I'm just going to reset it. That involves simply unplugging and replugging it. So we'll do that. Everything's all set. We'll go ahead and connect. And now it gives you the camera's Wi-Fi and the password. So we need to enter that in now.
Please connect to the camera Wi-Fi, then return to the app.
Here it is here.
Please connect to the camera Wi-Fi, then return to the app.
And it says found one camera. And there I am. Simple like that. It's live. and you can go ahead and view that at any time just like that. Let me get out of the way so you can see. That's kind of about what you're going to see right there. This is about 8-9 feet, something like that, from where the camera is to here, and that'll give you an idea. And again, if somebody walks by, now you'll notice it didn't see me, so you do need an outlet that's high enough up. I just bent down here and you can see me, and you know, obviously this is going to be more suited to something like a kitchen counter or a bathroom, or which it shouldn't have a camera in, or something of that nature like that, where you're going to have an outlet mounted higher up on the wall like that. If you got one of them outlets down by the floor where they usually are, not going to see that much. Just is. Again, it's meant to be a decoy like that. If you have a power strip on top of a dresser that this is plugged into, that's a great spot. That'll work too. And in the app here, you know, you could zoom in and back out and do all that kind of stuff. You could set an alarm message at the bottom right there, which will let you know when there is motion or anything like that, and do that. You could take a photo of what it's seeing, or you can record a video from it there, and the album lets you go into that. And the SD file button at the bottom right there lets you go into that and see what's on the SD card on the charger camera itself. It's really that simple. It's a plain basic camera. It just does this. This is all it does. Again, you could set up an alarm message so it'll let you know when there's motion, and then you can tune into the camera and see what's going on. So that'll work. But it'll work great as like a nanny cam or something of that nature like that. You know, where it'll just kind of sit there, record, and look like a charger, and it's always been there. That's all there is to it. The nanny might even plug their phone into it. You never know. Something like that. So that's pretty much what it does. There's no real other bells and whistles or anything like that. That it's plain and basic as you see it. There's also no night vision, so it must be used during the day. So what you've been seeing so far is a screen recording from the phone, and you'll notice that everything is all synced up like that because the audio is being recorded through the phone rather than the TOQI charger camera. But now what you're going to see is some footage that the TOQI charger camera actually recorded. I had my other camera rolling, and it's going to segue back into that clip as soon as the actual footage that you're going to see now is done. And then of course we'll wrap this up. So this is the actual quality that you will get out of the TOQI 1080p charger camera. And of course it'll do full screen and all that on your phone, so you can really see what's going on, turning it landscape mode. And again, you know, zoom in on it like I had shown before. And that really is it. It just sits there and does its job, continuously recording. What's really nice is there's no solar or any other stuff where it kind of only wakes up when there's motion or anything. This records full time. So you can always see what's going on. Maybe that vase really did fall from that top shelf by itself. You never do know. Maybe the cat knocked it down. I don't know. Could be anything, but at least you can find out with the TOQI 1080p charger camera. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.